Joining me now is a former lead anti-corruption official for the UN in Kosovo, James Wasserstrom. James, thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure.
So I'm fascinated by your story because I was looking into UN whistleblowers and it's not an easy job. Just tell me a little bit about what happened and what made you feel like you had to say something, and then what happened after you did say something.
Well, I uncovered allegations of I was in charge of oversight of the public utilities on behalf of the UN administration of the breakaway province of Kosovo for several years. I founded the effort and I led it until it folded. And along the way, there was a bid for a $5 billion project to build a new coal mine and power plant. And deep in one of the bids, there was a kickback, if that bidder won, of $500 million, 10%. That would be split among the Kosovo officials who were making the decision and the UN officials who were making decisions, who included the number two, who was my direct superior, who was an American retired Army general. And so I got this information from multiple sources, which were unconnected. So that made it a credible allegation. And I reported it to the UN Inspector General. She initiated an investigation that unfortunately was leaked out of UN headquarters right back to the very people that I was accusing of wrongdoing. And they retaliated against me in an egregious fashion, which included arresting me, doing illegal search and seizure of my property. I'm quite sure they also tried to organize a hit on me, which was blocked by my closest friends who were Kosovars and who got word of this before I did, and without even telling me. And so that led to my several investigations against me that were all retaliatory and trumped up. And I filed a retaliation claim against the United Nations, including the Secretary General, Ban Ki-moon. And that led to a 7-year ordeal in the UN so-called justice system, which set a number of precedents where I put all of the UN whistleblower protection machinery, the UN ethics machinery to the test, and it failed every single test. Ultimately, I won at the lower court level, but they won at the higher court level.
So to be clear, when you say there was a hit out on you, they tried to kill you.
Correct.
Tell us a little bit about what that was like.
Well, I can't really talk much about the details because I never really knew what they were. The best people to talk about that would be the people who saved my life. They've never disclosed what the substance of it was. That's part of the way their culture operates. All I know is that when there was word of this, my closest friend, who was also my deputy and with whom I'm in very close touch now, Kosovar, he started checking under the car that we would drive in, and I noticed he was doing that. But it turned out subsequently, years later, we discussed the fact that he had got word that there was this presumed attempt to either kidnap or kill me, and that they had blocked it. That's all I know.
Hey, everybody, please support independent journalism based on the truth by going to patreon.com/HermelaTV and becoming a member. Thank you so much for your support.